Welcome back everybody. Now let's see how we can make some API. In case we need to test that, so I am not directly going to test on the client side, I will use Postmap. So now there is uh, probably five number 5 episode, and I guess in this video we will complete the user logging system. Yeah, so let's do that. So let me close alt tab here and don't save that, and then create a user. So in this here I need to type something like a route. So let me just run the server at first on local pim run dev, and that is running. Okay, now there have a routes, and in the routes there have a login. This kind of something a routes. So I just uh, okay, it tells me I am alive. Okay, that's good. Then which port that is running? I forget. You need to tell here your port. So I just go on, not here, here, and then close it. Then localhost, localhost, and just copy that, and then come back, and here I just override the port. Great. Now the ports, now the local server is running on port 3000, and yeah, sound good. Go on app, and yeah, API version 1. So here I just go, probably there have something like uh, environment. They are not save any environment. Okay, no problem. I just go on here, and here I just rewrite the port, and then API version 1, then user, then login, and that is a post request. So then send the request here. So you can see A as response. Now uh, the A coming from this logging file. So I just come here and see what we receive from that A. In case I think if I use a real client, then that should be more easier. How do we need to validate? Basically, if we need to validate is the user is valid, that means he come from Telegram, then we will send him the JWT token. Okay, then we save that JWT token on local storage. Then when he tried to get any content, his time we try to get that JWT token, so we can validate is the user is valid. Okay, that is the logic, simple logic. So we need to send him something like a JWT token. Okay, uh, now if I go if I go on my post map, then I just need to change my workspace. Telegram mini app, there have ragdoll, then user, create user, and you can see there I pass many things as payload. So basically I need that int, so I just copy the entire thing. Then I will again change the workspace to this. There have create and the body. Okay, then if I now go on my VS Code, and here you can see that is log what I am passing from postmap. So okay, If I just send that, and you can see that is in log or terminal. Great. Now here, first of all, we need to validate it is that int is valid. So for validate that, we just need to go on int. So there have a npm packages telegram apps slash int data node. So we just need to download that. So for downloading that, I just go on cd server and then npm I for install, then that, oh sorry, that packages. Okay, that is downloading. In the meantime, if I really need to say, if you are watching that entire playlist, please make sure you are subscribing that channel, and in the end of this playlist I will give you that source code is properly for free. Yeah, so please ensure that you are subscribing that channel. Okay, now I have a packages where I can validate that int is valid or not. So now I just need to make a variable like constant is equal is valid. So that's come from telegram apps. Okay, then here I need to pass that validate data. So that is from reg.body.int. Then token, the boot token. So the boot token is on .env. So here we just need to pass the boot token. Yeah, token, that is abc. Okay, this kind of something. When we create a boot, we this time we write here a real boot token. Now here I just need to type process.env dot then key and then as string. Great. Now I just need to type here log console log is, and you can see that is returns false, that because we are not passing a actual boot token. Okay, that is false. So that is because we are not passing any actual boot token. Great. Now here we just need to type if that is valid is true, then we write here the crowd operation, but currently that will always return false, so we just need to ensure that it's written true. Okay, now here we will send the response from server. Okay, now first step is the user is valid, so we are confirm that. Then second step, we need to ensure that is that user instance is already saved on the server or no. So for ensuring that, we are getting here the user TG-ID, that means the user telegram ID number. So here we just need to do a crowd operation like constant user is equal await find await user model dot find user find one and find by break, that is TGID, and that is reg dot body dot TGID. Then we will make that entire as session. So if any in the mission, if any process is false or not completed, then we will cancel the entire processes. So for in case, we just need to make a try catch, and in that above try catch we will declare something like a session is equal await mongoose dot start session. So this kind of something. Now here we need to type like if ref error instance, sorry, not this, instance of error, then this time we will just return a response res dot say status is equal bed number. Okay, the res dot send. Then is there have any formatted? No, there not have any formatted error or discount something. So I just create a form file here, that is utils, and here passing I create a for another file, that is formatted error dot ts, and here I just write a function, that is formatted error and as props we need the status code, that is a number, then message, that is a string, then data or struck or just error. Okay, nothing more, just true is enough. Now here we just return our object, that is number one is status code, and second thing is msg or message. Now here in login page we just need to send that formatted. Okay, we are not exported that, so we are export that as default, export default formatted error. Great, formatted error. Now here we just need to type the status code, that is bad request. Okay, we are not installing any packages who can deliver that status code, so we are going to install a package, that is http status code, this one. Okay, that's reloading. Now you can see here there is a massive weekly download. Great, now we just need to install the packages. Now then the message should be come from error dot ms message, this. Now if I if you can see here a bad request that come from http status code. So okay, we are passing the error from here. Now we just cut that and go on the end. Okay, great. Now here when we are doing that find one operation, this time we just need to pass a session, that is session. Great. Now if that user dot tgid, that is exist, that means the user is already created and we need to log in him, so we need to log in him. And if that is not found, then the user is new, we need to register him. Okay, that is the logic, simple logic. So in case now we need to create a JWT something. So before creating the JWT, so we need massive data, like okay, if we go interface, you can see tgid, username, name, then point, refer code, wallet, verify, a lot of data. So mainly here we need three data, one is tgid, username and name. So we are getting that information from body, so we can create that, no problem. So here at first, when if the user is new, then we will come here and that is registering. Here we just add a weight, then user model, then create, and in that create we just need to add array, then body, and that body number one thing is user, that is username, and the username is rec dot body dot then username. Then name, the name is also similar, just need to copy that, copy paste, and then name, then tg id, and the tg id is same also, tg id. Okay, now I add the message threading. Now fourth one is refer by, who refer these people. So refer by is also similar, copy and then paste here, that is refer by, yeah. And then is newcomer, yes, he is come new, okay, that is not like that, false. Okay, that's, let's make that true. Then here we just pass like, is verify, he is a verified user, no, false. Then his point, how much should be his point, 0. Then refer code, so in case we need to generate a UUID npm, so there have UUID generator, and you can see again a massive install in last week. So we need to install the packages npm UUID. Okay, here we just need to generate a UUID refer code. If I go on and see the documentation, you can see here something like UUID version for this kind of something, a function. So if I type here UUID, okay, that is perfectly done. I just need to copy that function, and then UUID. Okay, that is probably v4, yeah, v4. So can I write here directly v4? Yes, I can. Okay, here I can pass some option, so let me see the option first. That is random, yeah, random true, and they are not have any range. Okay, so we are right here to generate a random refer code. Then wallet, his wallet, there is also, what should be wallet, the wallet is a string, empty string. Okay, we are registered, we are successfully write something like where a user can register. Now here we pass the session, right? Now now I can see some data is created, there have any more, a lot of data more. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to add some point who refer that people, yeah. In case we are going to we are, first of all we need to check out how much point he the admin is ready to give him. So for doing that, we need to create another database that should be setting, and in that setting we need to specify how much point we will give the user who refer that specific people, and we need to give him that on this request, that because he we are not going to call that anymore. Yeah, now here we will generate a JWT token. So for generating a JWT token, we need to install the JSON web token at first. So JWT npm, we are going to go here JSON web token, and yeah, here we have that. We just need to install this one, and again there is a massive download here. Okay, that is installed, and then we are right here like a constant, then JWT, and here we going to create a JWT token. There is JWT.sign JWT or JSON web token JSON. Okay, we will import that JWT from JSON web token. Okay, we need to install the types. Okay, copy, then just paste here. Okay, we have installed the types here, so I just write here JWT okay, JWT dot sign, and here we need to write the payload. The payload is registering, then the secret or private key, and again the secret come from .env. Here we write JWT secret, and that is ABC. We will write here something more later. Post.env, that is as a string, there is a string, and then we can pass some option like algorithm, expiring, JWT ID, muted payload, this kind of something. So we just write here expiring, that should be expired in 3 days. Yeah, okay, great. Now we need to send that JWT from that server side. We have already created the JWT, so next step we will save that JWT token on local storage, but we are not currently dealing with the client side, so we cannot save that. And then we are not created any other APIs, so we can request for getting any content, that is not also possible. And also we cannot validate the user is valid now, that because we are not created any bot this time. Okay, our first mission is complete that login API, so we are almost completed. Now we need to send that JWT. So we also said create another formatted that is error, so we will refactor that and make it formatted response. Okay, we just copy that and here paste that, and now this time we will pass another field, that is a data, and data is anything. Okay, data should be anything. Now we will go on login, and here we just need to return res.send and formatted send response. First, that is the data, that the type is okay, then message registered, and then the data is JWT. Okay, now in above here we need to log in that user. So for login there are also a simple logic. We just need to go here, and here we need to pass the payload as user. Okay, now if I request from server, you can see I will get a token, because the server is currently stuck, so we need to run that server one more time. npm run dev, and yeah, you can see error. Okay, the error come from here. No upload matches. What's wrong with you? Okay, I just need to make it any. Now if I turn off that server and run that again, so you can see that is running. It's still no. Copy this and paste here. If I write that as request here. Okay, we are formatted the code and now this time that is running. And extra we have added that callback or this kind of something as written. We will send a promise this kind of something. So now that is running, and if we send the request from server, you can see cast number for value, or we need to send a number here. So that is not, yeah. Now that is expecting a plain to be a object. Okay, JSON or output is expecting a plain text. So what we need to serve here, when we creating a user, that should be okay. Just go back one more line and JSON dot stringify this thing. Now if I send the request once again, there's still talking expecting your payload to be an object. Okay, so here JSON dot stringify and then the user. Great, that is restarting and send the request once again. You can see here invalid expire in option in for string. Okay, there's invalid. Can I, let me check here, and if I go on expiring, okay, where is the here you can see expire in 1 hour, this kind of something. So I just copy this one and then go on expire in 3 day, this line, yeah, refactor that line. Perfect. Now that is restarting the server and restarted successfully. Send the request. You can see invalid expiring option for just string payload. Okay, I can make that 6 6. Okay, this goes on. Now if the server again restarting and we need to send the request, invalid expiring option for string payload. So I just go on here and here I just log the error. What is the error? Okay, send the request and you can see the error is coming from line number 17, this line, and invalid expiring option for payload. Okay, I just delete that and we will pass the user. Okay, now send the request. Now tell me JSON dot parse stringify. Now if we send the request once again, you can see registered. That should be not that is log it, yeah. And here again we need to delete that expiring. if I send the request one more time, and yeah, send request, that is login, and you can see a JWT token. If I copy that and go on jwt.io, and if I decode that thing, that is encoded, you can see here have L data that we are passing. In case we will validate the data and see who request for the data. Yeah, now in this video we are successfully created the login API. Next video we will see how to create a setting API where admin where admin are already set it what how much refer reward he will give to the user, this kind of thing. So stay tuned and make sure ensure you are subscribing that channel. Thanks.